So what I'm supposed to know how to do is to take some artwork and map it onto the surface of a 3D object. Let's go into Illustrator and see if we can figure out how to do that. I'm sharing my screen. Here we are in Illustrator. Here we are in Illustrator. I've got a shape here that I could make. I could revolve this and make it into like a coin or something like that. And then we could put something on that. I'm just going to turn the stroke off. If I leave the stroke on, it ends up making like a black skin. And I'm going to fill it with a color like copper. Doink. Good. So now if I said, okay, I'm going to take that shape and I'm going to spin it, I'm going to revolve it to make a 3D object out of that. 3D revolve. There, it already gives me the preview of what it is that I am going to, what it's going to look like, and I'm pretty happy with that. I can add lights if I want to, put another light, like move that one. This one moves it to the back. This one adds a light to the side here. I can use this to move it around. So you all know about that kind of stuff, how you could take a look at your object. But what I want to do is put some artwork on the front of this thing. That's called mapping art. But until I get ready for the art that I want to put on there, I'm not ready yet. Because what it does is it uses the symbols in Illustrator. If I click here and say symbol, see that? It gives me all those pieces that are already on there, but it doesn't have my artwork in this list yet. So I say, I'm getting out of here, cancel. I'm gonna get out of here and just say, okay. So I've made a 3D object. Now what I wanna do is get the symbol, the artwork ready in order for that to happen. So what I wanna do is put, let me draw something. I can draw anything at all. So maybe what I wanna do is put a shape like, a propeller like that on it. And I'm gonna fill that with white. And then we all know this cool trick. I'm gonna spin that around so it's like a flower petal. I'll grab my rotate tool, that's right here. Option click in the center and say I wanna rotate that, 12 degrees, copy. Oh, help. What I did is I picked, with my white arrow tool, I picked just one edge instead of the whole darn thing. Gotta redo that. Sorry about that. 12 degrees, copy. And then I go Command D, doinkity doink, doink, doink. And it makes this lovely, it's a flower. It feels so fresh. So you can see, there's my flower right there that I've made. What I'm gonna do is put that into the symbols library. If you don't see your symbols, they live right here. They are under the window menu, symbols. So if I grab that thing right now and just drag it, just like that. So you get the little plus sign. It says you want to put that in the symbols library. I do. And I want to call it a flower. Okay, I'm going to make it a static symbol. It doesn't move. It's not dynamic. And it says, oh, there you are. Look at that. So now I've got some artwork that I want to put on the surface of my penny. Here's what I look like in preview. Here's what I look like in outline. So I can get rid of my flower now. Now that I got my flower in the symbols library, it stays there. So now if I get to my penny, I can go put it on there. Here's the tricky part with 3D. Don't go back into the 3D effects menu to get there. I want to edit something that's already got a 3D effect on it. I have to go into the appearance window, appearance, and get to it from here. There's my 3D revolve right there. If I double click that, I get this menu back with all the goodies that are inside there, the lighting, the rotation, and hey, map art. So now if I go to map art and it says, what surface do you want? That's the surface that I actually want. I'll show you what I'm talking about. There are 5 surfaces on this 3D shape. It lights them up one by one for you, shows you that this is that little lip right there. This is the, looks like the side of it on the inside. I think there's a part that's not quite finished. Yeah, there's the bottom of it. There's the side of the whole thing, the big lip. But we want this one. We want to put our flower on top of that. So there's my surface. I go to symbols, and now there's my flower, the one that I just put together. I can drop it on there. It shows up in preview to tell me that it's in that spot, and I can resize it here. I'm holding down Shift to make sure that it stays proportionally straight, and I can push it around until I'm a happy guy. And then once I'm good, I say go. Okay. By the way, if I hit shade artwork right here, it treats that artwork like it's part of that surface. The lighting that shines on that surface will also highlight or shade the artwork that's on there. Pretty cool trick. So that's how you do map artwork. Okay, okay, okay. So the trick is use the symbols library to put your artwork in first. Use the appearance menu to get back into your 3D effect. I hope that makes sense. I hope you all find yourselves going like, look what I can do now.